Hi, Padu1979 here. I'm gonna bring you a little review today on the SMALL SUN ZY-T13, which is, from what I can tell, a direct copy of the Sunwomen T40CS, and there is nothing wrong with that. The Sunwomen T40CS is a great trower flashlight, and it's one of the best out there. So this is, a flashlight that's gonna be not equivalent in power, but just a little bit less. And this flashlight that I found on the Extreme, and there is on another website that's for less than $25. This flashlight is one of the best trower flashlight, one of the best 218-650 flashlight on the market that you can buy for that price. It's crazy. It's one fifth of the price of the Sunwomen T40CS. And as you guys can see, I'm going to show you a little shot of the reflector. Here's a shot of the reflector. As you can see, the LED in there is pretty well centered. This is an XML-T6 LED, and as you can see, the reflector, the lens, it's, I was surprised when I received that flashlight. I said, wow, compared to the new X8 that I got right here, this is quality. This is a quality flashlight. And as of now, I've been playing with this for about a week, and from what I can tell so far, it's an excellent flashlight. It's the best value for the money out there, and I would definitely recommend buying this flashlight. It has a little button with a 5 mod on it, like the same 5 mod that you get from any Chinese flashlight: high, medium, low, strobe, and SOS. So this is the probably the best value for the money out there. And this got a little rubber ring here for a cigar grip hold, but this little rubber is a little bit cheap, a little bit flexible, too much flex on the rubber. I'm going to show you guys a tail cap because this is interesting right here. The screw threads here are not square cut, but they are anodized, so you can lock the flashlight out from the tail cap. I know some people like to do that. If you don't want any momentary accidental activation, you can lock it up, lock the flashlight out from the tail cap. And you have on the DL Extreme website, it says it's IPX8 waterproof, and it is HA3 anodized. I don't know about if it's IPX8 or if it's HA3, but all I can tell is the fit and finish on it is excellent, really excellent. For the price, it's one of probably the best trower 218-650 flashlight out there. It is, when I liked this thing out for the first time, I was surprised. I said, wow, this is incredible. And just to compare with this, I got also the that I just recently ordered a few days ago, the CRELANT 7G5 version 2, which I wanted this flashlight first of all because it was on sale for $65 and free shipping. But this flashlight, as you can see, a little comparison with the reflector of these two. And this flashlight has better regulation, so that I saw on some reviews for compared to the new one that's out there, the CS, which is a little bit disappointing. So the CRELANT, this one is the last good quality flashlight that they made. Well, not the last one, because they're gonna make more obviously, but we're here to talk about the SMALL SUNs anyway. This is the best flashlight for the money, and it's so good that I just placed an order for another one, so I'm gonna receive a second one of these flashlights. Yeah, I like it that much. This is great. As you can see, there's a little bit of checkering on the power button right here. Let's light it up to see what the beam looks like. As you guys can see, pretty uniform beam. There's a little bit of imperfection at a distance, but nothing too major. When you shine it off a wall or something, it's not bad. The CRELANT's got some little imperfection too. So I'm gonna show you guys the beam compared to the CRELANT. This is the SMALL SUN. This is the CRELANT. the Small Suns. Here's the CRELANT. As you guys can see, the CRELANT is a little bit smaller and a little bit brighter, but it's not much. The difference is really barely noticeable that you can see. Of course, the CRELANT is going to be a little bit more powerful than this, as you would expect for a little bit more money, but you know, at distance it's really not that noticeable. It's, you know, from the maximum distance that you're gonna go reach with that, you're gonna get maybe, I don't know, 25-50 meters more with the CRELANT. And I'm gonna show you guys something interesting here in a few seconds. Just gonna keep showing you this. I'm gonna show you the interface first. This is the interface. This is high, this is medium, and this is low. So you can see a little bit of humming in the emitter, but that's fine for Chinese flashlight. But this is way less. If you remember my X8, this is way less than that. This is the strobe. It's the what I would call a medium speed strobe, and this is the SOS, which totally sucks. But this is, you know, Chinese flashlight, and it is a Chinese circuitry in there. So this is, you know, for the money though, this is an excellent flashlight, and on high it's really great and powerful. So, and which is fun is that this flashlight always is on high. When you press the button, it's always on high. So if you want to do SOS manually, you know, you can with that flashlight, compared to the CRELANT, which change modes every time you just switch it. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of difference here. This is high, medium, and strobe. You only got 3 mods on this. So this is a fast frequency strobe. So anyways, the Sunwomen, I like it better that way, that you turn it on, it's always on high, so every time you turn it on. So this is something that's great about the Sunwomen, the Small Suns Z-13. I got too many flashlight brands in my head right now. So, but this is the best thrower. It's a direct copy of the Sunwomen Z-40CS, and this is the best thrower for the money. I mean, $24. The quality on it is exceptional. And I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to place a few objects here. I'm going to show you guys right now a little test, a little ceiling bounce test with some different flashlight. Maybe that. That'll do. Maybe if I put that like that. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm going to close the light, and I'm going to show you guys the ceiling bounce of the... this is going to be the ceiling bounce of the Small Sun ZY-T13. Here we go, at the right spot. And I'm going to be comparing it to the CRELANT 7G5 version 2. So, this is the Small Suns. This is the CRELANT. I'm going to try to bounce it off at the exact same spot from the exact same heights. So, CRELANT, Small Suns. CRELANT, Small Suns. CRELANT, Small Suns. As you guys can see, the Small Suns is considerably more, well, not less powerful, but it just has a little bit less power on it, a little bit less throw on it, but it's really nothing, you know, you would be ashamed about. This is for the money. This is, you know, a third of the price of the CRELANT, and the CRELANT was on sale, so you know, it's got the little glow in the dark O-rings and glow in the dark rings and the reflector. But you know, this is for the money and for the functionality of the power that's always on high when you turn it on. This is probably the best thrower flashlight for the money that you can get for less than $25. I can't say that enough, sorry, but I was really impressed with this flashlight, and the fact that I just placed an order for another one is a testament of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you want to give me a little thumbs up, that would be appreciated too. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.